Okay, Ghanaians, we have a little world news today. This heroic guy, Indonesian air traffic controller, he lost his life after saving others. Now, after Indonesia was hit with a tremor that claimed the lives of thousands, the country has acknowledged an air traffic controller who risked his life to save others. Now, this air traffic controller is being hailed as a saint following a staggering seismic tremor and wave in Indonesia that executed several individuals. Indonesian soldiers on Saturday conveyed the casket of Anthonius Gunawan Agung. The 21-year-old did not move from his post in the control tower at Mutiara Sister Al Jufr Air Terminal, Palu, as it shook from a 6.1 size tremor, trailed by a 7.5 size seismic tremor on Friday. As his partners cleared the working area for security, Agung remained behind to guarantee that a Batik Air flight had taken off securely. As the plane went airborne, Agung, trusting the pinnacle would fall, jumped from a fourth floor window. He was hurried to a clinic with inward wounds and a broken leg. Agung passed on before a helicopter could take him to another hospital for claim to fame care on Saturday morning. He was only 21 years old. Agung is being hailed as a legend by his former employers who allude to him on Twitter as Antonius the Incomparable and all over Indonesia as the country deals with amazingly one more destroying seismic tremor and tidal wave that murdered in excess of 800 individuals, with thousands as yet still missing. The office that regulates aircraft route said in an announcement they felt a profound shock. May God give Antonius the best place adjacent to him, alongside different casualties of Donggala seismic tremor. Johannes C. Wright, representative for Air Nav Indonesia, said. As per the organization, Agung's body was flown from Palu to Makassar in the south of the Sulawesi island in line with his family. Earthquakes are unpredictable and can strike with enough force to bring buildings down. So, therefore, measures that can be taken when hit with one earthquake are to take cover under a desk or a table. Be prepared to hold on until the shaking stops. Stay inside until the shaking stops and it is safe to exit. And stay away from windows and light fixtures, to mention a few. Agung is a hero. Whilst others were running away and moving for their lives, he made sure he was stationed there until the rescue team had all the rescuers all the victims they could get inside their aircraft to leave before Agung himself left. Now, this is the thing. Agung could have joined them, but no. He was busy doing his job, getting people rescued, neglecting his own life. I'd like to say a big salute to Agung, who unfortunately passed away after one severe earthquake caused him to jump from a fourth floor. Fourth floor. How many of us can do this? To sacrifice our life for others, to find solace in making sure another person lives. In this modern era where everybody focuses on their selves, when it is about me, 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 how many people can do this? I'd like to say Agung is more than a hero. Thanks to Agung, over 100 people are alive today. Thanks to Agung, over 1 million people are alive today. Ask me why? Because those over 100 people that he saved are going to give birth to another 100, who are also going to give birth to another 100, who are also going to give birth to another 100. Agung did not care about his life. All he was concerned about was doing his duty. Now, Ghanaians, I feel if each and every one of us behaves like Agung, we can move this nation forward. How many of us will do our duties properly? Not to even talk of risking our lives. Let's even put risking our lives aside. How many of us are doing our duties properly? Agung should have decided, not could have, he should have decided to get safety for himself. Because at that point when the earthquake was occurring, it did not matter whether he was employed or not. It did not matter whether he had been given a job or not. At that particular moment, his life was what was more important. At that particular moment, he did not have to think about getting next week's salary or the next month's salary. Because it's an earthquake, everybody's running for their lives. You have to run too. But Agung said, no. This guy from Indonesia amazes me. To think of the fact that he was only 21 years old. He just barely passed teenagers. Just barely passed his teenage years. 21 years old. And this guy made sure to do what he knew was right. By one, staying at post to continue his job, and by two, making sure the life of his country members were at the right place. Would Ghanaians learn from Agung? Would we come to work early and do our works properly, even when the lights go off? Would we come to work and do our work instead of backbiting and gossiping? Would we come to our work happily to serve the nation instead of with a frown and anger that it's another day for us to work? Would we even save others and not concentrate on ourselves? Agung really inspired me today. Agung was able to think in such a very frustrating and confusing time When there's an earthquake here right now, nobody has time to think about anything. The only thing you have to be doing is to be running with your legs, looking for the safest place to go. Now, I don't know if Ghana has even experienced an earthquake. I think we've experienced a tremor before, but that's nothing compared to an earthquake. With an earthquake, the ground you are on, number one, is not safe. The floor above you too is not safe. It means you can fall in or something can fall on you. But Agung was, I don't want to use the word brave, because it surpasses braveness. He was calm and wise enough to be getting people from one point to the other, carrying people, directing them, moving them along, to the rescue team, to the rescue helicopters and stuff that came over to save them. If I was Agung, I would have probably even taken the lead and forgotten about them. But Agung said, no, I'm going to do what is right and save other people. I'd like to congratulate Agung again. May his soul rest in perfect peace. The Indonesian government should be proud to have someone like Agung. And this is why this country is going to continue to move forward, because people like this are in the country. What are we going to do, guys, to move this nation forward? How many of us will die for each other or die for the nation? People don't want to die at all. Nobody wants to die. Anyway, guys, that's it for the news about this Indonesian guy. He really had me in tears. Rest in peace, Agung. Rest in peace. Do all to subscribe to our channel. You can also get more news on our news page, and like and leave comments on the video. Have a nice day.